Here to help, we've got Sandra Cho, who is the Pointwealth Capital Management founder and CEO. Great to have you on here with us. So as we're trying to kind of take a deep breath, and we're seeing the major averages at least up pretty handedly here as of right now, we're still trying to erase some of the consecutive declines that we had seen. So what is perhaps the point of calm that you're telling even your own clients right now?
Thanks for having me. Yes, I mean, it has been kind of a whirlwind of the market. We've been used to very low volatility, and all of a sudden when those the unemployment numbers came out and jumped from 4.1 to 4.3, the markets definitely reacted. That said, we haven't even really had a correction. The market is down about 6.5% from the high. And what I'm telling our clients and what we're saying is, look, we've talked about this. One of the best things to just know in your heart is that there is going to be volatility in the markets, and to accept it, and and then just lean on that diversification. So it's a good time to rebalance. Most people are now slightly overweight stocks because stocks have had such a run up, AI stocks in particular, large cap growth. So you really definitely want to make sure that you rebalance. You want to make sure you have a financial plan, because if you have that financial plan, you're able to look a mile out instead of focusing on the small bumps in the road right now.
With that in mind, you mentioned diversification. For portfolios that are perhaps over-indexed on the Mag 7 trade as either annexed to the theme of generative AI or something else within that Mag 7 kind of profile, what are you sensing right now? Is there rotation that you're seeing out of Mag 7, or where is that diversification kind of leading people who had been over-indexed in Mag 7 to kind of go into?
Yes, if you've been in the Mag 7, if you've made that play with the AI stocks, good for you. There's been a huge run up. That said, at what point do you start taking those chips off the table and cashing them in? So, like you said, we have been seeing a rotation, and we've been seeing that. You look at the Nasdaq, you look at when there was that jump in the VIX, and you saw the Nasdaq really go down. More than, say, some of these more value-oriented stocks. That's basically, what we are, telling our clients, is that there's a reason why you were diversified. There's a reason why we didn't have you 100% in NVIDIA, right? So we are seeing that rotation. We're seeing it even now, though the Nasdaq has jumped today. We still believe that that rotation is going to continue over the next few months, and possibly even longer, where you see the Russell small cap kind of coming up. You see the unloved sectors like utilities and real estate and healthcare that didn't do well last year really kind of come up over the last month and outperform relative to those AI Mag 7 stocks.
Since you mentioned AI, we got to talk about the poster child of AI right now, that is NVIDIA. Do you expect that to be the bellwether that it has been in earnings seasons past?
NVIDIA is a great, strong company, and they've got a 10-year jump on their competitors. That said, NVIDIA and a lot of other AI and tech large cap growth companies have had to put a lot of investment into AI that they haven't necessarily seen the fruition in revenue yet. So do I think it's going to go up? It really depends on your timeline. If you're talking about 10 years out, yeah, why not? Perhaps. But if you're talking about over the next, year or so, how can it really maintain the kind of growth that it has had, in the past, year and a half? I think that's going to be difficult.
Certainly. Sandra Cho, who is the Pointwealth Capital Management founder and CEO. Thanks so much for taking the time here.
Thank you.
Certainly.